Good afternoon. Please have a seat. It's my great pleasure and honour to welcome you to the University of Manchester and the splendid surroundings of the Whitworth Hall for this graduation ceremony. Obviously, in particular, I'd like to welcome my friends over here, the graduands, whose magnificent achievements and lots of hard work we're here to celebrate today. But first, I'd like to start with everyone over on the other side of the hall. We all know how much these great people have worked, all the hard things they've done, all the challenges they've faced, and we're certainly going to celebrate those today. But many of them have had support from all of you, and that's something that the university very much recognises. I find myself currently feeling a lot like everyone over here than over here. My two children are in exactly the same position, so I get the phone calls for the wallet and the phone calls for what's happening next, and sometimes phone calls when you quite like phone calls to happen. So all that quiet worrying that they don't really know goes on in the background. So formally, on behalf of the university, we thank you for all the support and encouragement you've given to these great people, our graduands in their studies, which is a really important part of their success. So just like their tutors and the members of staff from their schools and faculties, you can be extremely proud of what they've achieved and celebrate together today. So turning back to the graduands here, when you decided to study at the university, you chose to make a major investment in your own futures. And that investment started to pay dividends almost as soon as you'd arrived. So during the course of your studies, you will have gained many different kinds of skills, experience, types of knowledge, not just the ones you may have done to pass those lovely final exams, all the other things throughout the rest of your course. All of those things will be really important part of your successful future, not just in the next steps, but in the many things that you'll do into the future. So I'm sure you're all going to be glad to be away from the final exams. My friends further back at the end of the Viva, well done to all of you. We have many PhD people graduating today too, including some of my own students. All that's away. But the planning, all the research, all the writing skills, all the research skills, all the different things that you've done will be skills that you can deploy and use in the future, whatever you do next, whether that might be work, more academic studies, other academic roles, other things, whatever you might do in the future. Obviously, the way it's not just about our academic activities, but a really balanced commitment to academic life and the balance with all the other interests. We live in a fantastic and extremely vibrant, that's a euphemism, a vibrant city of many things to enjoy, and I hope that you've enjoyed all of them, or maybe nearly all of them, that you can find in the city. It's a fantastic city, a very special place, and I hope that you've enjoyed it and will continue to enjoy it in the future. It's really a part of trying to find a work-life balance. So work hard, really celebrate it when you have successes, but also balance it out with the other things that are important, your family, your friends, and maybe an occasional holiday. At this moment, I'm supposed to give you some sage advice that somehow you're going to remember into the future. I can give you the grey hairs, but I'm not sure about the sage advice. So I'm going to give you two quotes, which I think are the nearest I can offer. The first is from our president, Dame Nancy Rothwell. So you may have seen this quote. It's actually in the Alan Gilbert Learning Commons, and occasionally it's up in other places. So Nancy always says, use your brain, but follow your heart. And I kind of like that neat combination. The other one is much more flippant, but somehow captures something about Manchester. So it's another one you may have seen. Occasionally we have these banners up on Oxford Road with pearls of wisdom as you walk down. And the one I like in particular is from Mark Radcliffe. who says, Manchester is a city that thinks a table is for dancing on. That's the one I really like. So into the future, when things get a bit mad at the desk or the table, I think there's some other things you can do with that that's quite good fun. So as well as all your studies, all the other things you've enjoyed and trying to balance out, you will have made many friends and acquaintances and relationships while you're here. You'll find that they really persist long into the future. There'll be many people you know when you've all got grey hair that you met at university and around the university. So enjoy that and sort of celebrate that as well today, as well as your academic success. So from a very formal technical point of view, when you graduate, you become a part of the university. I'm sure you all feel you are already, I certainly hope so. But technically, you join the university on your graduation. So what is this university that you're joining? So as many of you know, Manchester is already one of the very finest universities in Europe and the world. But we're still determined to become even better and to become one of the very best in the world. So our ambition plan is still to lift Manchester into the very first rank of virtuosity in higher learning and research and all the other things that we do. So how do we achieve that? Well, it's achieved through many different things. Obviously, it's partly through our continued major investment in infrastructure, in the beautiful buildings, both these, the very traditional ones, which was recently revamped, and all the brand new ones, including the ones that are currently being built, that we all have to live with and walk around in strange ways up and down Brunswick Street, for those of you that live over the other side of the road. So it's not just, though, the buildings, the bricks, the computers, the library books that makes a university great. In my view, universities are different from many other forms of institutions or forms of employment. It's the people are the most crucial thing and the unique thing about any university. So in this university, we already have 160 nations represented across the university. So Manchester is already a truly global institution, and it's one that will remain so as we go into the future, valuing both its European and its international staff, its students, and its alumni. So while you've been doing your studies, you've also helped to shape and mould the university through all the different things that you've done, the other contributions that many of you have made to the life of the university, the life of the city, which we have very close links with, all the other things you do. You've also reflected on your experiences and told us how we can make things even better. And that's something we take extremely seriously and gives us very important guidance towards how to get a better blueprint for the future. And we certainly make use of all of that in our planning. So you've reflected on your experiences and told us how to make things better. The university is changing. It always has changed. It will continue to change. But all of that feedback you've given us and all the things you've done, you've made the university better already, and you'll continue to make it better in the future. So you will all be here to celebrate the end of the exams, the passing of the Viva, and all the other things. That's certainly a part of today for us too. We want to celebrate that part, but we also want to celebrate and honour all the other things you've done for the university. So for us, there's two parts to this ceremony. So armed with all this great academic success, all these miraculous transferable skills you've got, and your breadth of experiences, there's really every reason to be positive about your future. Obtaining your degree is a hugely important milestone, and please celebrate it. It's so easy for us to rush into the next thing and not pause and have a chance to celebrate with our friends, with our family and other colleagues around you. Of course, this is just the beginning, and your association with Manchester will last forever. Once we've got you once, you never escape. So obviously the return on your investment continues way beyond today's pomp and ceremony. We can help you to keep linked and being supported by the university in many different ways. So our career service is still open to you for many years to come. So if you need their help, please talk to them. You can also make use of our other facilities, including our world-class libraries, both on the central campus here and in the city centre, for those who want some of the more special historic library books and what have you. You'll also become a member of the Alumni Association, which is absolutely enormous. So the university now has more than 250,000 people. And really that's an opportunity for you not only to keep in contact with the university, but to have a supportive social structure. So wherever you go next, wherever in the world it might be, just simply by numbers, it's fairly easy to find somebody else who studied and learnt at the University in Manchester, who you can get support from, support them, and just kick back and have a reminisce about how great a place Manchester still is. So to finish, we sincerely hope today will not be your last contact with the university, and remember, our doors will always be open to all of you. Thank you very much. So it's my pleasure now to pass on to my friend and colleague, Professor Worthington, who will say some more words about the school that you're graduating from today.
So good afternoon. On behalf of my colleagues in the School of Biological Sciences, I would like to extend my congratulations to all of the graduates here today. I know you'll all agree that this is a really special day, and I do hope that you manage to make the most of it. Make it a day to remember for the rest of your lives. Indeed, graduation represents the start of a new chapter in your lives. To get to this point, you've all worked exceptionally hard. And I know that for some of you, that's been in the face of adversity or personal challenges. And this year, more than before, Manchester and Manchester students have had to show resilience and true strength of character. We've already heard about the role your parents play in helping you get to this point, but I think it's worth further mention. And in fact, I'd like to ask you to join me in a round of applause to thank them for all their support, both emotional and financial. And feel free to stand up and give them a wave if you'd like to. So our students graduating today, as you've heard, have come not only from the UK, but all over the world to pursue their desired career degree programme. So in biological sciences, we have students from China, Malaysia, Singapore, Romania, Bulgaria, and Norway, to name just a few countries. We're very proud that much of our teaching is research-led, which means that our students have been taught by expert staff, many of whom are recognised international leaders in their fields of research. This year, for the first time, we're delighted to have students graduating from our Masters or MSci programme, which is a new 4-year degree in which students spend their final year working in a research laboratory. This first cohort of students has done extraordinarily well, with 2/3 of them graduating with first-class honours. In addition to those graduating after 4 years with an MSci, many of our students have also spent 4 years studying, having completed our Industrial Experience Degree programme, which allows students to spend a year working in an industrial setting or in a research laboratory in prestigious universities across the world. The opportunities the placement year affords are immeasurable and often transformative. Our students return from placement more confident of their abilities and perhaps more certain about their career path. One of our strengths here in Manchester is the breadth of biological science disciplines that students are able to study. We currently offer 22 different degree programmes, with our A to Z of subjects ranging from anatomy to zoology. Students on these degree programmes have the opportunity to complete a final year project, which is tailored to their interests and future career aspirations. To give you a few examples, these projects include laboratory research, education projects, which run in partnership with local schools and involve students giving lessons to children from primary age right up to A-level. Other students take part in enterprise projects where they design and market an innovative scientific discovery. Last night, I was recommended to watch 2 YouTube videos produced by 2 of our students, Izzy Taylor and Tom Parry, as part of their science communication projects. I was incredibly impressed. Izzy's video was on bumblebees, a lesson in conservation, and Tom's was on the peppered moth, an example of evolution in action. Both were superb, as good as anything you would see on the TV. And importantly, in this digital age, they'd already had over 1,000 hits each. I'd also urge you, should you be tempted to look at those, to do a Google search on the protein engineering song, which has been sung and composed by one of our biochemistry students, Rachel Hatton. It's amazing. These are just some examples of transferable skills that students learn during their projects, and it's easy to see how they might play a key role in enhancing their employability, helping them to secure jobs that they aspire to in the future. In fact, many of our graduates will go on to continue their studies, either undertaking a master's degree programme or maybe a PhD. Graduating here today, we have students from some postgraduate taught courses. These programmes provide an excellent environment to develop professional skills, knowledge and experience which make our students more employable as a result. Our courses draw upon world-leading research and international experts, again, in their respective fields. And at Manchester, our PGT students work closely with organisations ranging from government bodies to industry, from local health services to patient groups, providing connections and experience for our graduating students and giving them greater and more immediate impact of their future careers. We're delighted that many of our students decide to stay in Manchester, and indeed a number of you have been accepted for PhD positions here within our faculty. On completing studies, some of our graduates have successfully secured jobs in the UK and further afield around the world. Some are in careers related to their biological sciences degree programmes, whilst others have entered entirely new professions. For graduates taking gap years, perhaps so they can travel or do voluntary work abroad, it's worth remembering the opportunity to access the University Careers Service, which is available to you, as has already been highlighted for some years to come. The achievements of our students are not restricted just to the academic. Many of you have obtained your degree whilst devoting time and energy to other non-academic but equally challenging and rewarding pursuits. We're very proud of your contributions, not just your academic work, but the way that you've engaged with the university. For example, you may have played a role in a peer-assisted study scheme, or PASS, running groups with first-year students, helping them to make the transition from school to university life. Some of you have gone on to act as PASS coordinators, helped organise the whole scheme, which is really no easy task. Other students have contributed by acting as student ambassadors, helping with open days, and showing parents and students around and encouraging potential students to come to Manchester. Lastly, I want to highlight those students who've gone on to win Outstanding Academic Achievement Awards, which are given by the faculty to the 3 students with the best exam performance. The winners this year are Vanessa Sokleva, who studied for a BSc Genetics with industrial experience, Ben Hale, who did a BSc in Biochemistry with industrial experience, and Abigail Elliott, an MSci. So additional congratulations to Vanessa, Ben, and Abigail, who will be presented with their prizes after the graduation ceremony. So finally, from the School of Biological Sciences, we really wish you all the very best for your future and absolutely hope that you realise all of your ambitions. We do encourage you to keep in touch. And so once again, I'll mention doing that through the Alumni Association. So well done to all of you. Thank you.
Vice President, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Sciences with honours, Megha Ahuja. Emily Atkins. Kim Louise Atkinson. Konstantin Alexandru Berchita. Benedict Bursley Messina. Fiona Batchelor. Lyndon Boyer. Ellen May Buck. Runako Nicole Chadzimura. Georgina Charman. Joseph Cross. Tobias Charnotta Bojarski. Elena De Fraya. Leon Delaney. Daniel de Los Angeles. Nicholas Eccleston. Viola Alice Elliott Fenton. Jodie Ann Freya. Hayley Christina Freya. Estinia Ziching Gan. Alistair Giles. Charlotte Nan Rose Gillam. Cameron Allen Grant. Lucy May Hall. Amethyst Halliwell. Solin Hannah. Eleanor Higginbotham. Jasmine Ruth Hogg. Henry John Jameson. Jamie Kane. Rucha Kelka. Emma Kelly. Bethany Curse. Arisha Khan. Maria Kumuri. Maria Lyasheva. Ben Marote. Emma Maynard. Georgina McCardle. Josephine Rosemary McLaughlin. Eleanor McNulty. Christodoulos Messios.
Vice President, on the behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Sciences with honours, Anna Moorman. Yayan Morgan. Munpreet Mudhar. Charlotte Kaya Lynn Nam. Lee Chi N. Sophie Yi Ling N. Rebecca Iona Joy Noel. Haldis Ongratito. Leslie Nana Oti Aweri Oppen. Isabel Parkinson. Arun Patel. Alina Purtas. Sophie Price. Molly Purcell. Harriet Quayle. Zoe Robertson. Jack Scarth. Frederick Searle. Amy Joan Sears. Callum Mark Shaw. Johar Singh Gill. Katie Jennifer Ann Solomons. Chloe Louise Spencer. Daniel Robert Swallow. Shoal Ui Tan. Bethan Toner. Vivian Sue. Antonia Dimitrova Svetanova. Kirsty Vincent. Chon Hei Wong. Mako Watanabe. Charlotte Watson. Emma Weston. Alexander Luca Wicking. Nikita Wild. Luke Wilkinson. Jake Williamson. Veena Lee Singh Wong. Robin Wood.
Vice President, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Science of Biomedical Sciences with Industrial Professional Experience, Rowan Bancroft. Shannon Elise Brooks. Fatima Youssef Shanura. Robert Samuel Cook. Rufus Hugo Dorr. Joshua Dow. Daniel James Edward Colin Green. Rachel Elizabeth Hardy. Rachel Harvey. Diana Bojdanova Histrova. Sarah Ann Mays. Morgan McCabe. Orla McCarthy. Jessica Olivia Pearson. Valerie Ann Pegg. Bethany Rachel Potts. Cicely Ann Proctor. Peter Daniel Sully. Emily Walsh. Alexander Williams. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Intercalated Ward in Biomedical Sciences with honours, Lucy Brown. Thomas Foley. Matthew Christopher Jarocki. Sarah Victoria McBrinn. Harrison Parker. Caroline Pham. Miriam Aisha Zaman. And for the degree of Integrated Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences with honours, Oscar Allen. Sarah Louise Maguire. Garusha Saini. And for the Diploma in Higher Education in Biomedical Sciences, Olalula Owalesi. And for the degree of Master of Research in Biological Sciences, Yaching O. And in Genetic Medicine, Alkistis Manusopolu. And for the degree of Master of Science in Clinical Rheumatology, Haitham Ahmed Abdalal Mohammed.
Today's ceremony is the first ceremony for the Faculty of Biology, Medicine and Health Doctoral Academy. The Doctoral Academy was launched to support our community of 1,000 or so postgraduate research students and ensure that you have the facilities, the training and opportunities needed to allow your skills to shine. And my, how you shine. The Masters, MD and PhD students graduating today have not only contributed to our faculty's research effort, but also to our other core goals relating to an outstanding student experience and social responsibility. Our faculty has a broad portfolio of research activity that ranges from discovery science through to its application for patients and the wider population and environment. So today we have students graduating that have published or are in the process of publishing their research findings in top-ranked academic journals such as Bioinformatics, Circulation, Journal of Allergy and Clinical Immunology, Journal of Dental Research, Lancet Psychiatry and OncoTarget. Others have explored the possibility of commercialising their research findings, including Natalie Curitan, who's had success in university and European business startup competitions with her business proposal for targeted drug delivery to the placenta as a treatment for pregnancy complications. But our graduate students are not only key contributors to our faculty's research successes, they also bring vibrancy to our research community, and we are grateful to all those that have organised faculty and university-wide student conferences, external lecture series and social events. But in particular, we'd like to thank Ailsa Bennett, Rosie Griffiths, Grace Rice and Catherine Roberts, who leave a great legacy for the Doctoral Academy's Graduate Society to build upon. Natalie, Ailsa and Grace are 3 of the 14 President's Doctoral Scholar Awardees graduating today. These awards are made to outstanding students from across the UK and around the world as a foundation for supporting and developing tomorrow's global research leaders, and our President's Doctoral Scholars will receive a medal to mark their award at today's ceremony. Everyone has their own personal reasons for wanting to do a research degree. When I talk to our students, they often say it's to discover something, contribute new knowledge, and to feel proud of the difference that they have made to their field of study. And I think all of you today can certainly feel that. And I know, speaking as a supervisor of a student graduating here today, Stefan, that your supervisors also share the pride in your research achievements. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank and acknowledge all of our academics who have supported our research students throughout their degree programmes. Many of our postgraduate students have also been involved in teaching our undergraduates by demonstrating in practical classes or by providing the day-to-day support for science and medical students doing their research projects. But I'd like to particularly mention Christian Thomas, who was awarded a fellowship from the Higher Education Academy in recognition of her contribution to the Masters in Pharmacy programme, where she designed and delivered a novel teaching session informed by her own research to introduce students to the challenges of professional practice. Others have risen to the challenges of participating in public engagement activities, using their talents to promote and communicate science to our local schools and communities. This is an increasingly important aspect of being a publicly funded researcher, and I'd like to especially congratulate Cecilia Medjpin for the environmental workshops and trips that she's organised for teachers and secondary school pupils. As already noted, the university is a truly global institution, and our postgraduate research students have come from across Europe, North and South America, Middle and the Far East Africa, as well as the 4 corners of the UK. However, we don't just welcome European and international students to our programmes. We enable our students to go on exchange visits, placements, and even conduct large parts of their research abroad. So I'm delighted to see the first cohort of our A-Star programme students graduating today. These students spend 2 years of their research programme at the prestigious A-Star institution in Singapore, and I know that they have been a powerful advert for the quality of Manchester students, ensuring that the collaboration will continue for years to come. Indeed, our research students and many and varied qualities make them extremely attractive to all manner of employers. There's no doubt that doing a research degree is a really tough gig. Despite all the collaboration, the networking and support, it's a very individual and personal pursuit. It's made up of wonderful highs, but most probably also some spectacular lows. You find out all sorts of things about yourself, and it's likely that most, if not all of you, are quite different to the person that started their degree just a few years ago. But the very fact that you're here today means you know a thing or two about resilience. And the curiosity, the innovation, the passion and the industry that you've shown in completing a research degree will stand you in good stead wherever your career takes you. The destinations of today's graduates include PhD positions and postdoctoral research, both here in Manchester and further afield. Others are moving to positions in the biotechnology and the healthcare sectors, and some into careers in teaching, medical writing and public engagement. But as others have said, wherever you go, this will always be your university. We hope you'll keep in touch, not only so we can celebrate your triumphs along with you, but so you can continue being shining examples of what research students can achieve, and so be an inspiration for our future research scholars. I'll close now by wishing you all well as you enter the next phase of your career, and by thanking you for your contribution to the university and faculty success.
Vice President, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Clinical Psychology, Joanne Middleton. Katie Swift. Miriam Wade. Sarah Woodward. And for the degree of Doctor of Medicine, Amir Shahzad Anwar. Rhys Owain Butcher. Charles Joseph Miranda. Nehal Suresh Kumar Shah. Sajida Yusuf. And for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Siobhan Ahern. Haja Karibi Alavi. Ali Al-Anbaki. Helen Alderson. Awa Ibrahim Al-Jasser. Kamar Al-Mutawa. Tafa Ahmed Al-Tawki. Ian Armstrong. Lisa Orker. Bethany Imogen Ayrist. Mohammad Aziz. Shazli Azmi. Robin David Bailey. Simon Barr. William Beasley. Also awarded the President's Doctoral Scholar Award, Ailsa Bennett. Stephanie Bernot. Mohammad Zulfazli bin Maud Sobri. Eve Charlotte Blumson. Also awarded the President's Doctoral Scholar Award, Ryan Blything. Amy Boyers. Hannah Brotherton. Nina Brown. Emma Brown. Jason Daniel Burke. Stuart Butler. Also awarded the President's Doctoral Scholar Award, Laura Capobianco. Sabria Karim. Madura Ines Castellino. Ricardo Coletta. Also awarded the President's Doctoral Scholar Award, Natalie Curitan. Lindsay Dewar. Anne Dewhurst. Ben Dickey.
Vice President, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Anne-Marie Dickinson. Tomas Gida. Also awarded the President's Doctoral Scholar Award, Cecile El-Sami. Basma El-Lakahni. Jamie Ellingford. Cynthia Lydia Faiza. Mariam Ferdousi. Mark Fife. Maria Mirto Folha. Mitra Forwan. Paolo Fraccaro. Rosie Sarah Griffiths. Bing Han. Fiona Henderson. Adrian James Heyer. Also awarded the President's Doctoral Scholar Award, Fang Hua. Andrew Michael Hudson. Laura Hutchinson. Emma Ingram. Anthony Jackson. Also awarded the President's Doctoral Scholar Award, Mitra Kabir. And Sean Katathil. Vasilios Kargas. Adam Kin. Also awarded the President's Doctoral Scholar Award, Hannah Kershaw. Magdalena Kizel Chugunova. Bhuvaneswari Krishnamurthy. Margaret Vekem Kukeba. David Lawrence. Jessica Leticia Llewellyn. Rebecca Mackenzie. Catriona McCallion. Ruth McDowell. Cecilia Fadeke Medupin. Jean Meng. Rebecca Montecut. Olivia Morris. Krista Müller-Frohnlich. Lucy Jane Murphy. Thiagaraja Raghavendra Nagaraju. Teyonda Hubert Nagamba. Elizabeth Noble. Abayomi Olabode. Adoa Parker. Maria Vittoria Pichinga. Christopher Prochek. Tanvika Korashi. Rubinidevi Ragupathi.
Vice President, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy and also awarded the President's Doctoral Scholar Award, Ewan Ramsey. Ran Ran. Kirsty Ratanji. Also awarded the President's Doctoral Scholar Award, Christopher Stewart Repaday. And also awarded the President's Doctoral Scholar Award, Grace Rice. Catherine Jane Roberts. Abigail Catherine Robertson. Elena Rodrigo Diaz de Serio. Nazahaya Binti Ahmed Rodsley. Anna Salter. Imran Fakibai Satya. Caris Rowan Saville. Sophie Saxton. Rebecca Sayers. Jonathan David Schofield. Charlotte Sefton. Catherine Sharples. Francis Smith. Matthew John Smith. Jamie Soul. Sean Harold Spelderwinder. Stara Stieg. John Stone. Lily Tan. Mei Yi Tang. Alexander Thapper. Jessie Catherine Thompson. Alexandra Tolosko. Maria Estratia Chimpanui. Sarah Tully. Also awarded the President's Doctoral Scholar Award, Alexander Turner. Alberta Van Ruler. Caroline Vass. Rachel Elizabeth Walker. Langa Wang. Lisa Wood. And for the degree of Master of Philosophy, Haider Abdul Mohsin Salman Al-Siraj. Osama Salem Basalam. George Michael Binkley. Michael James Clark. Blanca de Dios Perez. Emily Sarah Fairclough. Chloe Helsey. Suba Khan. Kanza Khan. Zainaba Mohammed. Also awarded the President's Doctoral Scholar Award, Natalie Penswick. Roberta Vasconcelos Oliveira.
So in a moment, I have some formal words to close the ceremony, but I just want a personal note first. Many, many congratulations to all of you. The many smiles, fantastic antidepressant, I have to say. So thank you very much. Please enjoy the rest of the day. Really celebrate with family, friends, whoever's here with you. Just enjoy it. Those of you that are traveling, whether it be short or far, I hope the journey is completely uneventful. If you can celebrate and get home safely, then my job is completely done. And that's what I'd like everyone to get to by the end of the day. So thank you very much. Remember the tables. Okay. So please rise. So on behalf of the university, I once again congratulate all of you who are graduating here today on your excellent achievements, and I wish you every success and every happiness in your future lives and careers. I now declare the ceremony closed.